different. Alright, so it is not even 3:30 yet, just almost 3:30. Everything gets started up at 4. We are at the airport and we're making our way to Texas. It's not too much to give a rundown for just quite yet. It's an early morning. We try to do that 2-hour rule, but obviously the airport doesn't really open in 24 hours, so it just is what it is. But we should be on the flight soon. We got one layover, but it's not too much to be like discouraged about. But we here, and what happens, we'll see. But I'm just grateful for the journey at this point, and grateful that I even reached it to this point. Because I swear it was a push, but we here now. Alright, baggage has been secured. I did take forever to get down here because my phone died, but it's fine. Now, off the rip, while it may seem a bit excessive, I'm going to go get me some cowboy boots or some cowgirl boots, because per the location, it's already on the way to my hotel, and based off when I leave, it is going to be closed. So we're just gonna head straight out there now. They fit.
Oh, it's a sign.
Look at this! Ooh, it was fine. It's cool. Privacy lock. Little kitchenette. Yeah, just in case. And look. Welcome to your girl. And obviously, with that long of a journey, we had to be hungry. So we went ahead and headed over to the Anthem. Now, the Anthem was found not by pre-prep, but off of the fact that it was closed and had a lot of stars. So first and foremost, secured that frozen margarita. You knew that was going to happen. And obviously, you can already tell that I took every last drop of that to the head.
Thank you.
And that leads us on to the appetizers. Now, for the appetizers, we went ahead and went with the brisket ragoons, and they were so filling despite being an appetizer. It's crazy to think that such a small appetizer could fill you up so much, and the flavor was great, especially with their sweet sauce. For the main attraction, I went ahead and chose the Aloha Burger, something simple, something straightforward. And you can't really go wrong with a burger, right? So, with that being said, I still gotta pay attention as well. Because while I'm doing all this yappa about this fruit, I still crushed this burger, y'all. I also had a side of sweet potato fries because sweet potatoes is like the bougie version of regular fries. Nevertheless, those got eaten up as well. She even came back and was talking to me about the sauce because I had asked for ketchup, and she was like, we got a sriracha one. I didn't think nothing of it, but she went ahead and just brought it for me anyways. And when I tell you, it really tied everything together to the very T. This was a great first meal to have when entering in a whole new state and getting ready for a full adventure. All right, so it is day 2 of your girl in Austin. It is, I think, 8 something now, almost 9 over here. So I don't have to do too much today based off what I got planned. We should be running around to a bunch of museums, just learning the history of Texas today. But I still need to fuel myself. So for breakfast, we got oatmeal, we got some pork carnitas, some chicken sausage, some eggs with some salsa and jalapenos, and then some potatoes. And I went ahead and did some apple juice since I was gonna be doing a lot of walking, so I can be able to work it out me. Since I ain't gotta be up as early, based off what I have planned today, I'm gonna go ahead and just actually wash my hair because I was tired. Go ahead, prep that, do that up. I purchased the tickets for every little thing I was hitting, and I'll be able to just run through. I'm also gonna be taking public metro here, or as they call it, Cap Metro. So that should save me money, actually, funny enough. And everything that I'm hitting is walking distance. The only thing I'm really trying to determine is what food I'm gonna go today. Like, I could probably do maybe some Tex-Mex or maybe the OG barbecue. We'll see. As time goes on, we'll just see. Quick change of plans with hair. First and foremost, I was trying to clip ends. These two got damaged. Somehow, me putting heat on them, even though they were twisted up with my hair, caused them to straighten out. That makes no sense to me, but it's fine. It's fine. They just have to go because they are like damaged to the point like I tried to like just mousse it up and they won't even come back. So they are actually like done for, which is fine. Anyways, it actually kind of lessened the distinguishing of the clips and my hair when I walked out. But when I walked out, I thought it was going to be raining today. It's hot, granted, thank you Lord. I ain't gotta walk through the rain because I hate walking through the rain, but I did not plan for this, but it's fine. So your girl got the bun, and it's a nice fat bun because although these got damaged, we still have some in. So I'm grateful overall. Let's go. Like we a native.
As they should be.
And in Texas, you know I had to give me some barbecue, so we went over right to Iron Bridge.
Alright. Can I get the brisket and then for the 2 sides, can I have mac and cheese and green beans?
Brisket plate for here?
Now, entering into this place, the energy is cool, the idea is cool, the ordering process was smooth, and I'm so far enjoying myself. Now, the flavors were nice. So what I chose, as you heard before, was the string beans, mac and cheese with the brisket.
Something slightly different about it.
The sweet tea. Everything was cooked pretty well. Spruced some things up after some time and just, ate it up. The sweet tea definitely gave a southern bound sweet love, because that one hit the spot for sure. Even the barbecue sauce was pretty good. So I can say overall that I was grateful for the meal.
There's a lot going on.
Swiftly made it to day 3 in Austin, and as an animal lover, I obviously had to take advantage of the fact that I was going to the state zoo. Now, I know myself, I want to grasp a bit of everything, but to make life easier, I went on there and tried to see what activities they had. So I have 2 specialized activities I've tried to get, and then I also have a scavenger hunt, because I know me, I'm gonna get all the animals I can. It's a kid scavenger hunt based on behavior. We still doing it though, because at the end of the day, nice little snippets are much better than a full-length movie of things that we all know and we've all seen. So, made life easier on myself and myself. good trip like that, I had to secure some seafood, so we went ahead and headed over to the Deckhand Oyster Bar and Seafood. Now, first things first, you know I had to give me a frozen margarita, but even though I got it, I actually couldn't drink it because it was so salty. Nevertheless, the need to cry over salty margaritas. Raw oysters are first things first. And they didn't have Tabasco, but they did have hot sauce and lemon. And when I tell you these were so good, they were a nice size too. You could tell they were really fresh. I was genuinely surprised by how fresh they were and how good they were. But 90% of the time, if you're going to have a seafood boil, you got to get you some raw oysters. Now, for the main attraction, I went ahead and did corn, crawfish, shrimp, and king crab. Everything was sized so well. First things first was the crawfish, juicy. Immediately devoured those. Not too fast, fast enough. The shrimp, maybe it was in the bag too long, maybe it boiled too long. They were overcooked, so it was hard to peel them. But flavor-wise, they were still really good. Now, on to the main attraction. And you can tell just by that slight, I crushed that king crab. Not only was it juicy and filling, but the flavor of it really did it up. With the sauce, even alone, I'm telling you, no leg was left uncracked. That bucket was filled to the rim.
Y'all, that's it. Tomorrow today, we gonna be running through that drink farm. Back inside, but today I'm actually like physically worn out. Feel it in my joints type time. Feel it in my stomach, like it's crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually take a genuine nap. I still got career-based stuff to do, and I would like to go out to dinner tonight since I did everything earlier today, but we'll just see how my body feels. I know for sure the career-based things will get done whether I decide to stay in or not, but dinner will determine maybe if I just go out and chill at the spot or if I pick something different up and just bring it back in and review it within the hotel. We'll see how my body feels.
So this is day 7 of Austin. It's my final day, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take things real easy. I'm going on a slight walk, probably have something where I can just learn more about the city, vibe with it a little bit more, but overall I'm determined to try to have this experience again, because again, I'm oh so grateful that I even got to do this. Like, if only you knew the tenacity and the fear that was within me that made me just finally get out there. But I did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage and chill the last day to the best of my ability.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume, go, go.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice, if I told you that a flower bloomed in the dark.
A shallow sea covered much of Texas during the late Cretaceous period about 100 million years ago. Now, that sea was full of coral reefs and shelled sea creatures that died and decomposed over the millennia and created the thick beds of limestone that formed the Edwards Plateau.
Plenty of champagne, cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go
There are thousands of golf balls in that range.
Sorry, they say conversation, rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. I know you what you want. Oh, what it justice, put it in the song. Alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
City Hall designed to represent the Texas Hill Country. Sure enough, this is basically what we drove through, right? Sort of like a little art project here in the middle of town. Very interesting design.
And after such a lovely tour, I went ahead and finally got my good Tex-Mex. And we chose Las Perlas. Now, this was recommended by a couple of people, but the stalls were also good. With the bar areas, there are two sections. There's the bar that's set along when it's opened up, maybe for like more of a private event, and then there's the main area.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
In addition to the outside seating with the grill where they actually make the tacos. The process is pretty simple. And of course, I had to secure my margarita. So this, I chose the guava margarita. And every time I picked it up, I just wanted to keep it in my hand. Every time I put it down, I picked it right back up. It's something about a drink that feels refreshing and hydrating. The fruitiness and the balance with the sugar rim, it was just delectable. I genuinely could not put it down for the life of me. I went ahead and got the chicken tacos and the pork tacos. And it's genuine Tex-Mex because it's not too many ingredients and the flavors are fresh. The salsa just amplifies it. The lime just boosts it. This was a good experience overall. This is a spot I would go to faithfully if I resided in Austin. Final night, so I didn't plan on doing too much. I'm pretty much all packed up and ready to go home, but I got hungry, and I noticed when I was on my Austin tour that they had a Whataburger. So I'm about to try this out. The drink is the drink, you know how fun drinks be, but now I'm about to actually see just all the hype about it, and is it really good? Wow. Now, some may say fries are fries, but Whataburger fries, I definitely would put them in the top 5. And for their burger, don't let that appearance fool you at all. Seasoned well, cooked well, layered well. Just everything was so good. It may be competing against your favorite burger place and you don't even know it. My initial impression of Austin, Texas, the loner energy was so obvious. It was applied to any and everyone. Welcoming yet stern. They're sticking to what they believe in. The structures are familiar, and the beautification is done in so many ways. A homely feeling appeared almost immediately, right through conversations, though quick and simple. My expectations, per this interim energy, was to get comfortable moving in my own ways, moving with confidence, as while discipline had to be untamed. Halfway through the journey, I noticed that although the city was so large, it kind of had a small town feel. That loner energy disappeared so fast when you had in-depth conversations. It felt like the city was changing at such a rapid rate while I was there. More people had to move to the hillsides, an area equally as beautiful, but more spacious. Nevertheless, whether in or out, navigating it could either be a massive pain or create a spontaneous adventures. The people thrive nevertheless. Overall, this was an eye-opening experience. My first solo trip, planned and fulfilled to the T. It's awakened something in me I didn't even know I had. I just gotta say thank you to Austin, because this trip made me realize I got a lot of potential, and it made it visible to others and myself. At this point, it's only up from here.
Feel it.